Okay, well we're in Hull, City of Culture for this year, and people derided the idea that it should be City of Culture. This city was the one that started off the Civil War, so we have a history of giving it to the man, as it were. This is also the city of Wilberforce, one of the first real socialists, the man who campaigned most of his life against slavery, recognised throughout the world for that. It's also the city that has been most affected by the Tory cuts going back to Thatcher. The last time I took part in a big protest was against the poll tax of Margaret Thatcher, and we marched from there to just across here where the Guildhall is, and at that time they said that there was possibly about 400 to 500 people. Well, when Jeremy Corbyn came here there was thousands, and it was a party atmosphere. There was disabled, abled, young, old, students, everything. Everybody was there. No barracking. A lot of people really enjoyed it. One of the main arguments I've seen against Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party as it is at the moment is that they are useless in opposition. They have no policies to put forward. They've got no ideas or themes. Well, yes, they have, and they've had them for over a year. It's just that the main press and everybody hasn't reported on them. They're called 10 pledges. One of them is for secure housing. They have a pledge to build, I think it's about 1 million homes, and they're talking about at least maybe 300,000 of those being council houses. The stock is down because of the Thatcher years. The right to buy, which is one of the biggest cons perpetrated on council people ever. The right to buy is a darn good idea initially. It allows people to own their own home. Would it surprise you to know that quite a large stock of those council houses that were bought up are now in private hands, private renters? People are now renting council houses from private landlords. The council housing used to provide more than just social housing. It provided a community. It provided work for council workers to maintain those houses. It offered apprenticeships. It offered a chance for the council to have a money stream coming in that they could apply back into the council, into the cities, into the towns. The right to buy money did not go to the councils. They only got a small proportion of that. It went to the government. So the councils were losing revenue stream and not getting anything back. And they still have in law to provide housing for people. How can they do this if the council houses are being sent off? So now they're put into the position where they have to put people into private rented accommodation and pay for it. How fair is that? Does that sound like a viable policy? There are facts and figures out there that show that 800,000 people in the country were on these zero-hour contracts to March last year. It's probably gone up since then. It's about 1 in 40 of the workforce, apparently. So 1 in 40 of the workforce can't get a mortgage, can't do holidays, can't plan, can't do anything. How would you like it if you've just got a weekend planned with your children and all of a sudden you just can't take them because you've got a couple 2 hours work? Alright, you're going to kick the 2 hours work into touch. Thank you very much, goodbye, we can hire somebody who's more reliable. Win-win for the firms, lose-lose for the workers. And that is why Jeremy Corbyn is so strong on the idea that his first priority will be to outlaw such employment practices. And why should Jeremy Corbyn get your support on this? Well, make up your own mind. I'm not telling you what to think. That's what the Tories do. That's what the BBC does. That's what the media is doing to you. I'm not going to tell you what to think. I'm going to tell you to look, to examine, to question, to be critical. look, think, and then find out who it is you really support. For me, it's Jeremy Corbyn. For you, I'm hoping it's the same.